I'm looking online, and I guess this happened a couple days ago. Michelle Obama has a moving conversation with Dwayne Wade's daughter called Zaya Wade. And I listened to some of the interview that conversations that Zion, the boy, Dwayne Wade's son, had with Michelle Obama. And I listened to it, and she's going on, Michelle Obama, that is going on to going on this thing like Dwayne Wade's son Zion is an inspiration to little girls, and that they even got me mixed up. You know what I'm saying? I am not going to call that boy a girl. I'm just not going to do it. This is like a continuation. Like, I should have just named like these prior videos that I've done. I should have just did part 1, part 2, part 3, because I think that this video, along with the video that I did last night, and then the video prior to that, which I said this new generation is horrible, and then the second one was about me talking about me not supporting black artists, rappers, whack artists, rappers, etc. And then this one, I should have just had part 1, part 2, part 3, because it's all relevant, man. Like, I am not about to conform to this generation, to this perverted society. And it's just crazy to me. Like, this is the same shit this goes along with the same shit that white people say. So white people say, I don't see no color. That's the same thing we're saying. We're calling this boy a girl, even though that we know that this girl is really a boy. I'm not gonna be part of the party. I'm just not. And that boy is not an inspiration towards my little girls, because that boy is a boy, not a girl. And I'm just tired of this whole thing of, and y'all can say what y'all want to say. YouTube could flag me for this. Let me tell you something. I've had some of my best videos removed. I did hip hop and the infeminization of hip hop, part 1, 2, and 3, and they were great videos. And someone in the LGBTQ community had it flagged, and I had one of them taken down, and the other one was you had to be over 18 to look at the other one. I've talked about this subject for quite some time, but it is very difficult to maneuver on YouTube because we have the LGBTQ police. And the minute that you say something out of the way about their group or how they feel, how they think, you're flagged for it. That plain and simple. So that's the reason why I really stopped doing these type of videos. But I just can't take this anymore. I can't take. Listen. In my life, I don't play make believe. I just don't. I left that alone when I was when I grew up. I'm no longer a child. I don't have to play make believe anymore. And that's the problem with us as a society. Michelle Obama, do you understand how deep that is? Everybody, there are black little girls around the world that look up to this lady, right? Her being the so-called first black lady. You know what I'm saying? And her being married to the so-called first black president. Right? I say that because of the fact that we've always had titles of power. So this is not a first black president, because we've always had titles of power that were greater than being the president of the United States. And this is the problem that I'm having. In white society, we have denounced our kingdom, our queendom, and we have settled for less. We have agreed and going along with the narrative that all we are slaves, and that's it. That we can't be no more than that. But that's not how I'm going to go about that. This is not African culture. This is Greek culture. And this is a society that we live in where white people, well, I'll take this back. This is a white man's society where white men want to do whatever they want to do and to be able to freely do it and justify it. What I'm trying to tell you is that we're living in a bizarre world, and at the end of the day, there are men out here that actually want to be able to do what they want to do, such as pedosexuals. I continue to say this. I've been talking about pedosexuals for like going on 2 years now, and people just, here we go, Delta, American Airlines is just fly over your head. They are trying, pedophiles right now are trying to get a law passed where they can be able to be married, to have sexual intercourse with little children. What they're saying, their argument is that there's no age on who you love. Just how far are we going to take this? That's all I want to know as a society. How far are we going to take this? When you have a little black boy that's probably 14 right about now, he decides, when I was 13, let me tell you something. When I was 13 turning 14, let me tell you something, man. I thought working at McDonald's and wherever my friends worked at, I thought that was the coolest thing to do. I thought that was the coolest thing to do. Like, now that I'm my age, I'm like, I would never work at like Piccadilly's and Little Caesars Pizza. Where else did I work at? It was like a lot of jobs that I would not work at. But at 13, 14 years old, I just couldn't wait until I was able to get my permit at 15, my worker's permit at 15, in order that I can work these little bullshit ass jobs. In other words, what I'm trying to tell you is that my mind wasn't even, your mind hasn't matured at 13, 14 years old. So you can't get up one day and say, you know what, Daddy, Dwayne, Wade, I want to be a female. And then your father says, great, everybody's happy. But this is the thing, hear me out. What if he said, Zion that is, what if he said to Dwayne, Wade, hey listen, I want to be a drug dealer? Would they praise that? Would he be on with Michelle Obama saying, being praised and looked at as a beacon of light? No, he wouldn't, because that's frowned upon. But a boy wanting to be a girl is tremendous. It's amazing. Come on, man. Black people, we got to get our priorities right. Like, you gonna allow that to happen? You gonna allow that to happen? And Michelle Obama is validating that. Yo, listen, man, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do behind closed doors, whatever your sexual preference is, that's your own. See, this is the problem. This is the problem that I'm having. Whatever your sexual preference is, yo, let me tell you something. It's yours. It should be kept within your household. That's it. I don't need you to come out of the closet. I need you to stay in there. Mind your damn business, because I'm going to mind mine. That plain and simple. I'm tired of people being praised because they're coming out of the so-called closet. Okay, now what? Now what? We just gonna have to accept you? I'm not gonna accept it. I'll never call you Zaya. I'll never say her, she, none of that. Never. Because at the end of the day, let me tell you something. Real girls, real women, they have to own up to femininity, of being a female. They have to own up to that. And they deserve it, because every month they gotta bleed. And they gotta deal with that. And when they have children, they gotta deal with that. Being 9 months pregnant, carrying another life in their stomach. You all don't deserve the title of being a girl, a woman, or strong black women, because you're not. You're boys. You're men. Until you bleed, just like a real woman does. Until you have a baby, just like a real woman does. Until you go through what real women have gone through in the past, present, and future, you don't deserve the title of being called a she, a woman, a girl, a strong black woman at that. You don't, and you'll never get it from me. I don't give a fuck if they line me up and they pull guns out on me and it's a firing squad. Hey, take me out. I'll never subscribe to that BS. And that's just some straight up Greek Roman shit. That's what it is. You want to know how Greece fell or Rome fell? Look no further. Look at the society that we're in, where we allow a little boy that's 13 years old, going on 14, or if not 14 years old, to say, I'm a girl. And then we say, hey, you know what you are. When the fuck did we start listening to 13-year-old boys that say some outlandish shit like, I want to be a girl? When do we subscribe to that? Nah, hell, I don't care. Listen. White people, tune off for a second. Get back with me on the next video. I'm talking to you, black people. You, black community. When did we subscribe to that shit? Don't get me wrong. Everybody has a gay family member. Like, I didn't have like a blood gay family member, but my grandmother, without telling her business, she was adopted, right? So her adopted family, we embraced her adopted family, right? And one of the uncles was gay. He used to, we used to go to the cookouts and shit. And he wasn't flame on. He wasn't Fantastic Four flame on. You know what I'm saying? But he was gay, right? So, we used to go to the cookouts and everything. And I forgot. I think his name was Gary. He was mad cool. You know what I'm saying? He dressed regular. He talked. He had a little, a little twang to his, voice or whatever, his accent or whatever have you. But he was mad cool. Matter of fact, he was funny as shit. And we knew that he was gay, and we never looked at him any different. You want to know why? Because he never pushed that. He never forced it on us. There's always gonna be gay people and lesbian people on the planet. That's not the problem. That's not the problem that we're having here, that I'm having in specific. It's when you make it normal. It's when you tell me that I have to accept this person as being this when I know better. I know that that's a little boy. You're trying to tell me, my eyes, you're trying to tell me, no. It's not a little boy. His name ain't Zion. His name is Zaya. Alright, man, I'm out. It's late. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. Let me tell you something, black people. You keep on following white people. You keep on following what they doing. Not all white people, because not all white people are down with this. Like, I'm being real with you. I'm going to start voting Republican. Because I see that being a conservative, hey, man, that's the way to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, Republicans are overtly racist. They are. And it's like, I'm cool with that. You're telling me, you know what? We're going to let you black people make money. We're going to let you black people live the life that you want to live. But at the end of the day, you can't come in my community. I'm cool with that. Let me tell you something. This is crazy to me, but this is real talk. When I reflect back, when George Bush Sr. was the president, I was making money. When George Bush Jr. came in, I was making money. But towards the end, something happened. I don't know what the hell. In other words, what I'm saying, like, when there was Republican presidents, I was making money. But the minute the Democrats came in, it was totally something different, because guess what? The Democrats covertly are racist. If you truly believe that Joe Biden is going to do something for you, you're, as a minority, you're sadly mistaken. That plain and simple. But there are some whites, let me get back on topic. There are some whites that don't agree to this shit. It's just not. So I can't speak for all white people. We can't do that. We can't put all white people in one bowl and say all of them are this way. No. But for the ones that are down with this shit, this perversion of a society, hey man, I don't want to be a part of it. Your black people keep on following behind those particular white people, you're gonna be up shit's creek, straight up, because those type of white people like to practice bestiality, pedophilia, and the likes. And I'm not trying to be funny with you. I'm just trying to be real. This shit went on. The stuff that they're pushing, the agendas that they're pushing, this shit went on in Rome and Greece. I'm gonna leave you with this. You know the term bucking the slave? Do you really know what that meant? Do you really know what that means? Look it up. I want you to do your due diligence and find that out. What the term means, bucking a slave. Other than that, I want you to like, comment, subscribe, and definitely share this video. That boy is a boy. Ain't no girl. Period.